Village. 2, 3.
Today is the beginning of a new era in Marin County. The vision is to have an interconnected bicycle and pedestrian system that connects from homes to schools, to residences, to transit centers, to all over Marin County.
Hello, I'm Doug McConnell. Well, the Cal Park Tunnel is built on what used to be the tracks of the Northwestern Pacific Railroad that ran from Sausalito all the way to Eureka. Oh, today in Marin, this old rail line has a new purpose and a new identity, the North-South Greenway, a long envisioned spine of an active transportation network from Sausalito to Novato and beyond. Nationwide, thousands of communities are repurposing former rail lines to greenways. Abandoned rail lines provide us with a unique opportunity to turn unused corridors into community assets for generations to come. They also provide ideal conditions for walking and bicycling. They're flat, direct, avoid roadway crossings, and run through the hearts of our communities.
I walk the trail every morning. I can come right out my back gate. I can go left up to Larkspur. I can go right down to the village. When they initially proposed developing the trail, I was strongly opposed to it. I had a nice private trail back here, just a dirt path that surrounded the marsh, and it was kind of our private space, and it was quiet. I was concerned about noise and traffic, but since it has been developed, it has turned out to be a tremendous asset to me, and you can tell that it's a great asset to Corte Madera. So I've been very happy with this, and I think it's added to the property value.
On the North-South Greenway, we enjoy the beauty of where we live. And when we need to go somewhere, we have a choice to walk, bike, or drive. According to a county report, Marin's investments in the Greenway have contributed to the removal of 21,000 cars from our roads every day. Our work, though, is not done. One of the most significant remaining gaps is the Alto Tunnel, built in 1884 to provide a flat route for trains between Mill Valley and Corte Madera. The tunnel has been closed since 1971.
Having lived in the Alto neighborhood for 20 years, I've always wondered why the tunnel has not been opened. It's such an untapped resource and really a solution for us at every age or every ability level to provide a safe, easy access, a car-free environment connecting Southern Marin to Central Marin. Not to mention the investments that have already been made in the Greenway on either side of the tunnel, which are beautiful. Right now, our only options are Camino Alto or Horse Hill, which are not viable options for everyone. Let's finish the project, open the tunnel, and make the connection.
Living in Mill Valley, all of the children are riding their bikes to and from soccer practice. There are so many kids in the Mill Valley Soccer Club that the games are being played with Mill Valley teams, including the opposition team over in Corte Madera. If the tunnel were open and there were an easy, flat access road for us to get into Corte Madera, the kids would definitely ride their bikes to all of the games. And that would eliminate a lot of the traffic in and out of Mill Valley on the weekend.
A 2010 study estimated that Alto Tunnel would remove 2,000 cars from Marin's roads every day. So it'll benefit all, including those who choose to drive. There isn't a single more cost-effective project in Marin that would have the same impact.
The path I'm standing on is a treasure. In fact, kids can bike all the way to this wonderful school right here. The path to the north is as well, and it connects those communities together. But it's a tragedy not to have those two spectacular pathways connected. It's stealing from our children and our grandchildren. It's a mistake to leave it that way.
If the Alto Tunnel was open, I could bike to my acting class, which is in Mill Valley. Kids my age, we really want to get on the bike and be able to go places on our own.
As a person living with ALS, I face daily challenges. I continue to enjoy riding my bike. I live in Larkspur. I commute to Mill Valley where my shop is located. If we had the option of riding through the Alto Tunnel, it would be a complete game changer.
As someone who no longer drives, the Alto Tunnel will enable me to get from Corte, Madera to work in Mill Valley on my own steam and on my own schedule.
It's great when I don't have to rely on my parents to drive me here to there, so if the tunnel were open, I'd just be able to just go to Mill Valley and hang out with my friends.
There's a lot of concern about the cost of reopening the tunnel. But if we look at the value that it provides, we can see that it would be a benefit both for users and non-users. The cost needs to be understood in the context of California's ambitious funding commitment to dedicated bicycle pedestrian projects. It won't be robbing our schools, our streets, our fire prevention efforts at all. If Marin doesn't apply for it, then some other community will get the funds.
The Alto Tunnel offers a rare opportunity, one that most communities will never have. It's why we at the Marin County Bicycle Coalition get so many calls and emails from neighbors in Mill Valley and Corte Madera and beyond asking when the tunnel will be reopened. At this point, Alto Tunnel is nothing more than an unutilized public resource. But if we share in this effort going forward and act now, it'll be something that we can utilize ourselves, our kids, and for generations to come. Now truly is the time to act.
Let's help reopen the Alto Tunnel.
Most elected officials want to do the right thing. You've got to help them, and you've got to do it by coming together with your neighbors and having a strong, clear message about we need that tunnel. We need to connect these two pathways. It's the right thing to do for our children and also for our grandchildren.
The Alto Tunnel is the centerpiece of Marin's continuous north-south greenway, and reopening it is our highest priority. Help us see the light at the end of the Alto Tunnel. Please join us and get involved. Together, we can do this. Go to openaltotunnel.org.